One question I get asked often, which smartphone has the best cameras? And I always say best can be very subjective depending on your needs or use cases. But in terms of objective specs on paper, I think this phone should be at the top of the list. We finally have our hands on the VIVO X200 Ultra. Good day, you beautiful people. A lot of you have asked for this video, and it's finally here. We're checking out Vivo's flagshipest of the flagships this year. We finally have the VIVO X200 Ultra in the house. In this video, we're gonna take a look at this phone. We also have the new photography kit that this phone works with, and we're also gonna test out those cameras for a little bit and see just what it can do. But first, let's unbox. So Vivo sent in this whole kit to me. So we're getting more than just the phone, and as you can see on the box itself, it's Chinese. That's mostly because this phone, as of right now, is only available in China. As with a lot of flagships today, this is a massive phone, and you also get a massive camera bump for those powerful cameras. And to recap, that's a 200 megapixel telephoto camera, a 50 megapixel main camera, and a 50 megapixel wide. All three of them Zeiss cameras. We have the white version, and that's a matte white back, but you can see there's sort of like a stripy effect to it. Other colors include a black and a red variant of this, and that red is actually looking very good. Up front, that's a 6.82-inch screen, and those sides are flat. This thing is powered by a Snapdragon 8 Elite chip and has 6,000 milliamp hour battery with 90-watt fast charge and 40-watt wireless charging. Honestly, all of that sounds pretty good for a flagship. Unfortunately, however, this phone right now is still only available in China. So yes, a lot of things on this phone are in Chinese, and that's also why for this video, when I'm looking at this phone, I really will just focus on cameras. Although to be honest, I really do focus a lot on cameras even when phones are not China only. So what's so interesting about this phone is the fact that the photo default for the main camera is a 35mm lens, which is a little tighter than what you'd usually get in other phone cameras. And it's also a focal length that a lot of street photographers use. FYI, it's also usually what I shoot with when I shoot with my Fujifilm X-S10. So like I said, we're not just getting the phone. Vivo also sent in their special photography kit, especially made for the VIVO X200 Ultra. This comes with a bunch of things. Of course, the first thing I wanted to try was how well this phone shot zoom photos with a clip-on lens, so I decided to have fun with it. Bye. Bye. The zooms are quite impressive, to be honest. Imagine being this far and getting these shots. Even random photos of greenery look good with this compression. To use the lens, there's a telephoto extender mode. You can zoom from 200mm, 400, 800, 1600 until 5400. There is no way, however, you can shoot with other cameras while this lens is on, because as you can see, this will be your view. One thing I'll mention though, shooting with a setup, for high action shots, this is not gonna cut it, especially if your subject moves around a lot. Okay, I didn't expect it, but I've been having so much fun shooting with this thing. And some may say that this setup is a little bulky, and I get it. But think about it, to get the same focal length, this is my boyfriend's carry. I mean, I can't even lug this around. And yes, of course, quality will be better on this camera technically, but there is no way I'm lugging this around. I especially like the mechanisms on this case. It's giving actual camera and lenses right down to these locks. This grip also has a 2300 mAh power bank. In terms of zoom, just the phone itself can do 3.7 times optical zoom. So you have a wide of 14mm, double tapping crops in that wide to 28mm. You get a 35, 85, which is the optical zoom, 170, 230, up till 2412mm. Okay, so I did some math and this doesn't happen a lot. If you base that 1x on the main 35mm shooter, 2412mm is approximately 70 times zoom. So that's the max for this phone. Someone check that math out for me. So you might be thinking, why do I need the clip-on lens if the phone itself can do 200mm and upwards? So I put the photos side by side, and as you can see, the ones with the clip-on lens does seem to look sharper. That's not to say that the X200 cameras are bad. In fact, they're actually very, very good. Here's some more sample shots, and honestly, this phone camera took my breath away. The VIVO X200 Ultra seems like a tool perfect for the smartphone photographer. It even also has a button that's similar to the iPhone's camera control button. You can switch it between exposure, focal lengths, or zooms, and swipe across to quickly change settings while you're shooting. There's also even a street photographer mode on here. As you can see here, you have your different focal lengths. You have an auto mode, you have a pro mode that gives you different settings. You can also toggle this and switch around settings and just toggle for easier use when you're out and about shooting. And then you can also pick from different color styles or adjust other settings. And yes, you can take photos with this button. Of course, that's not all this phone has to offer. There's also very good portrait mode on here. It allows for multiple styles and portrait effects. Video-wise, this phone can do 4K on portrait mode. The rear cameras can shoot 8K and 4K with the wide and the zooms. With the selfie camera, you can also shoot 4K. For cakes, I also even tried video with attachable lens. Right, so this was our first look at the VIVO X200 Ultra. I will say that I feel like it holds true that these could be one of the best camera smartphones out there, if not the best camera smartphone out there. As early as now, like the stuff that I was able to capture with this phone. I absolutely loved using the photography kit with this. And if you're the type of person who wants to shoot just with a phone, this is capable enough. But if you sort of want to level up, the clip-on lens, the the grip. It was such a fun shooting experience. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did, but I couldn't stop shooting with this phone. I'd say Vivo definitely did not disappoint. And the only sad thing about this phone is that it's only available in China. Right, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what else you'd want to see me try with this phone. If you want to see a full-on camera vlog test, comment down below. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's IsaDoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Till next time.